I am super excited to share this incredible sale that Cabby has going on. Um, because I want to share where it came from, like what these two groups are and how special they are to Cabby and our business to stylists, to hostesses, and to clients. So we have a new merchandising director. In fact, she's been promoted beyond that now, but she started out as our merchandising director. So clearly she still is doing that with us as well. And she recognized that some of our really big sellers that, it was kind of this gamble. Do we order more pieces and be stuck with them at the end of the season? Or do we just order heavy and then have them into the next season? And we looked at them and we weighed them and decided, are they pieces that are going to carry into the next season? Are they pieces that will work for our clients into the next season as well and beyond? Cabby, we all have pieces that we've had for some of us 10 years now, right? So we looked at those pieces and we made the decision individually which pieces would work to carry over into the next season. And we affectionately named them our carryover pieces. So we started that a couple of seasons ago. And I have to say, I was one of the naysayers, but man, was I surprised, because one of the pieces we carried over was that black jumpsuit that we carried from spring into fall. Well, let me tell you, I sold more of those in fall than I did spring. And I did sell a fair amount in spring, but I was just amazed at how spot on she was about this. So fast forward to this season, we have our second kind of our second season that we have extended pieces as carryover pieces, and they did great. And so that is one group that we are introducing into this sale. The second group is our resort group, and it's our fourth set of new arrivals, or maybe it was our third set of new arrivals last season. But anyway, it was our last month in the season, and we introduced new arrivals, which was fabulous for our clients, for our businesses, for shows, for the holidays. It was fabulous. And this season, we have it again in June. But what we did was we didn't want to offer those and then have the season end in just a few weeks. So we offered them knowing that we were going to extend the life of those into the following season. So those are the two groups that we are offering for sale right now. And they are 30% off. So they are 30% off, but they're not final sale. So try them, check them out. You can take a risk, try them, or should I say there's really no risk, try them. And if you don't love them, return them. Or if you're not sure a size, order two, but just please return them soon so someone else can buy them too. So they're 30% off. And if you are a hostess that happens to have some benefits, some discounts, you can also stack that on top of your 30% off. So you get 30% off, and then you would get half of that. And if you're not a hostess and you would like to become a hostess, how fun would it be to have a show where your clients who may or may not be new to Cabby can shop some of these pieces at 30% off. So, I mean, there's roughly like 2 dozen pieces. So let me run through them. I want to show you what we have at 30% off because they are fabulous pieces. I have been loving mine. I own many of these pieces. So let me show you what we have. So we're going to start out with the Lake Bomber. This is navy with the olive green trim. So it's navy French terry with the olive green trim here. And I have them paired back with the Navigator. The Navigator is in the same olive green. So you can see the fabrication on the green part is a little bit different. So it's mostly like a nylon. So it's this really cute little bomber feel to it. A little bit shorter in the front than it is in the back. You have that. I wore mine. I'm pointing over there like you see it hanging on the side of the rack, but I wore mine all day today. I love it. I just have it paired back here with our little crew neck, our slub crew neck, right? It comes in a crew and a V-neck. I often wear my bomber paired back with the Navigator. So the Navigator is super comfy. You have these big pockets here. I like to call them the introvert pockets because we have happy hour out front every Friday, and it was cold one day, and I was just kind of standing there with my hands in my pocket. Like, they have so much give, you can do that. Love these, just they're super comfy. They have a thinner leg, but definitely not a skinny leg. And they really are just fabulous on, have some great stretch. Now, if you want like more of a little outfit, you could actually pair the Blake bomber back to the Blake trouser. So this is the Blake trouser. It's our French terry, so the same classic navy as the bomber. In our French terry, you have pleats in the front, you have a button, you have also an interior button as well. And then in the back, you have what I like to call our forgiveness panel. So you have a little more stretch in the back there as well. It is a wide leg, and that would be a little set back to the bomber if you wanted a complete set. I have it paired here with the Sandy Shore pullover. This is like such a happy little piece. I love it paired back with the Kick It shirt that is on the collection this season. So this is like such a great way to wear this paired back. And of course I had it with the Blake bomber, but like any pair of jeans would be great with that. Another piece that is also on the sale is the Coastline top. We also have the Coastline pant, but I am sold out in 3 sizes. So let me first go through the Coastline top and I'll tell you a little bit about the pant in case we happen to have your size. So this beautiful scallop color on it, it is very lightweight. So it's not see-through on the body. So don't worry about it being too sheer on the body. This is in our classic navy, and you see that it's like hitting me right at the hip. So it is a little bit of a shorter length, but it's definitely not a midi. And I just have it paired back here with our mod crop on the collection. So that is navy as well. And then a fabulous one and done in this blue grouping here is the Dune dress. So the Dune has these shells, these scallops all over. You have a little bit of a little pleating or little elastic there in the back. So it has a really great fit to it, nips you in at the waist. And there's also a seaming detail there. And then it's also lined from the waist down. So, you know, don't have to worry about it being see-through. It has pockets as well, but check it out. Look how cute this little border is. So you have the starfish and the scallops as well. So this is just such a cute piece. It buttons all the way through. And then some little extra pieces that I have here to show you also as part of this sale is the Dive-In tee. This is a linen blend t-shirt. It is navy and it is nice and lightweight. And you can see that it is just a regular length. Again, that is a linen blend. And then this is the Coastline pant. So it has a drawstring. I have this in sizes large and extra large. So you have a drawstring to it and then pockets on the side there. And then you also have pockets in the back. It is super lightweight and looks really, really cute back to the Coastline top. I do have a medium in stock. If anyone wants a medium, reach out to me and I'll help you with that directly. That is not available through Cabby, but I have it available through me. And then we have the Venice jeans. So these were a big seller and have continued to be a big seller this spring, a nice wide leg denim. Most of my gals do size down in these and I have regular and long length. So just easy fit and super comfy on. And then very, very limited sizing. I have the serpent pant. I may have large and extra large left in this. That is a navy design on there and silky and just easy to wear. And then also very limited. I'm not sure if Cabby has any of these available. I do have a medium. This is a navy striped little cardigan. This is called In the Navy cardigan. So really a fun piece. And then there's also online is the scooter skirt. It is a navy and white striped maxi skirt with pockets, and it has smocking at the waist, so very easy to wear. One of my favorite pieces to pair that with is this little frill tee. So I love a little more fitted top with it, or our little Shelly vest, which is really cute with that as well. Okay, let me show you some other pieces we have here. Let me see how I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 outfits here. Okay, so those were mostly the resort pieces. And then these are what we call our carryover pieces. So you'll just see how beautifully they go back to the collection now. And, they're really, Cabby is just so timeless and it's just easy to see how you can get a lot of mileage out of these pieces. Okay, let's see what we